the filmmakers that I most love, the work of are, you know, Duplass brothers, Sean Baker, people like that they are kind of do it all at any cost people. You know, they're character driven stories, usually smaller ideas, budget conscious films, things that you know, are just kind of simpler and quirky. Like the Duplass, but everything the Duplass brothers touch, I am just like fanatical about. Like same with Sean Baker. I mean, I don't know. Actually, Florida Project was a little bit of a regression in my opinion, but like Tangerine and Starlet are fucking amazing films and so much energy in them. And like he did those with nothing and for nothing, and that's so cool to me. I love, you know, part of it's just because out of the, it's not a choice. I mean, everyone would love to have more money, but I do love that when you're faced with the problem of having no money and you're trying to tell this story the best way you can, a lot of times the restrictions can serve what you're doing. You know, as long as you from the start know that that's the kind of project you're making and you're not trying to fit $100 million action movie into a $50,000 budget. You know, if you're conscious and understanding of what you have from the start, and you write you either write or work with the writer to tell your story in a way that can fit into what your known budget range is going to be. A lot of those restrictions can often be, you know, some of my favorite things about even that first one, All God's Creatures, are scenes where we didn't have the thing that I wanted when I sat and wrote it in that room alone. At first, you know, we weren't able to find there's a claw machine scene in All God's Creatures where the two leads they're on kind of the first date thing, a serial killer and a prostitute are on their first date together. And in the script, the way I wrote it, they were at the movie theater and there was a claw machine in the lobby. And like, we looked at all these movie theaters in New Jersey and of course New York too, all of them way beyond our no location budget situation. And the whole time we're doing that, we're getting, you know, we were like a week out from shooting and we didn't have that location that's pivotal and key for the film. And I lived on 108th Street in Spanish Harlem in Manhattan at the time. And at the end of my block, there was a deli with this shitty claw machine outside that I don't think I ever saw anyone actually put a quarter in or play. And like the stuff in it was crappy and awful, and you know, you wouldn't want it anyways. But it was sitting outside and it was a claw machine, and it was right down the block from the apartment that we shot most of the film in, my apartment. So, you know, I was coming back probably from getting a rejection somewhere to shoot this scene there. And I was like, why am I going to shoot it here? Forget it. You know, it's down the street. It'll be super easy. We don't even need to get a, you know, it's right there. We can just pop out one afternoon while we're shooting stuff at the apartment. And honestly, the film is this gritty New York story about these two underbelly people, you know, a serial killer and a prostitute. And if we'd have shot in some beautiful movie theater lobby, like I thought I wanted or I thought I needed, I don't think that would serve the overall feel of the movie as well as that gritty, awful claw machine sitting on a sidewalk in Spanish Harlem, you know? And that only, if we'd had the money, I never would have shot there.
Thanks for checking out this clip from the Selling Your Screenplay podcast. If you'd like to hear the full interview, just go to sellingyourscreenplay.com/podcasts. Or to go directly to the episode, just use the link in the show notes. Thanks for watching.